Lee Marvin was an American film and television actor celebrated for his distinctive voice, rugged looks, and commanding on-screen presence. He carved out a niche for himself as a tough guy, often playing villains or anti-heroes. His career spanned more than 3 decades, during which he became one of Hollywood's most recognizable and respected actors. Early life. Lee Marvin was born on February 19, 1924, in New York City to Lamont Waltman Marvin and Courtenay Washington Davidge. He hailed from a well-to-do background. His father was an advertising executive and his mother was a fashion and beauty editor. Despite his privileged upbringing, Marvin had a rebellious streak. He attended various schools during his childhood, including St. Leo College Preparatory School in Florida, but was expelled multiple times for misbehavior. A major influence on Marvin's formative years was his love for the outdoors, often engaging in hunting and fishing. This passion for nature shaped his rugged persona, which later became a hallmark of his acting career. Military service. During World War II, Marvin enlisted in the United States Marine Corps in 1942, serving as a scout sniper in the Pacific Theater. He participated in several key battles, including the Battle of Saipan, where he was severely wounded. Marvin sustained injuries to his sciatic nerve and was honorably discharged in 1945. The wounds earned him a Purple Heart, and the experiences profoundly shaped his worldview, contributing to the stoicism and grit that he brought to his roles. Entry into acting. After the war, Marvin worked various jobs, including plumbing, before stumbling upon acting. A chance encounter while working as a plumber in a local community theater sparked his interest in the craft. Marvin began studying acting at the American Theater Wing and eventually transitioned to professional theater in New York City. In the early 1950s, Marvin moved to Hollywood and began landing small roles in films. His rugged appearance and intense demeanor made him a natural fit for westerns, war films, and crime dramas. Some of his early roles were in films such as The Big Heat, 1953, where he played a sadistic thug, and Bad Day at Black Rock, 1955, which showcased his menacing on-screen presence. Rise to stardom. Marvin's big break came in the 1960s. His role in the television series M Squad, 1957-1960, where he played Detective Lt. Frank Bullinger, brought him widespread recognition. The gritty police procedural was one of the first shows to feature a hard-boiled detective, paving the way for Marvin's success in similar roles. His film career reached new heights with The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, 1962, where he portrayed the titular villain opposite John Wayne and James Stewart. The film solidified Marvin's reputation as a formidable character actor. Academy Award success. In 1965, Lee Marvin delivered the performance of his career in Cat Ballou. The comedy western saw Marvin in a dual role as the drunken gunslinger Kid Shell Lean and his villainous counterpart Tim Strawn. His comedic timing and physicality surprised audiences and critics alike, earning him the Academy Award for Best Actor. The win marked a turning point in Marvin's career, allowing him to transition into leading roles. He followed it up with memorable performances in The Professionals, 1966, and The Dirty Dozen, 1967, the latter of which became one of his most iconic films. In The Dirty Dozen, Marvin played Major John Reisman, a tough, no-nonsense officer tasked with leading a group of convicts on a dangerous mission during World War II. Later career. Marvin continued to work steadily throughout the 1970s and 1980s, though his projects varied in quality. Notable films from this period include Point Blank, 1967, a gritty neo-noir that showcased his versatility, and Paint Your Wagon, 1969, a musical western that saw him singing alongside Clint Eastwood. In Emperor of the North, 1973, Marvin delivered a critically acclaimed performance as a hardened railroad conductor battling a hobo played by Ernest Borgnine. Despite occasional commercial misfires, Marvin remained a respected figure in Hollywood. Personal life. Lee Marvin married Betty Ebeling in 1951, and the couple had 4 children, Christopher, Cynthia, Claudia, and Courtenay. The marriage ended in divorce in 1967. He later married Pamela Feely in 1970, with whom he remained until his death. Marvin's personal life was not without controversy. He became embroiled in a highly publicized legal battle in the late 1970s with his former girlfriend, Michelle Triola, who sued him for palimony, a term coined during the trial. Although Triola did not win the case, the trial brought significant attention to the concept of financial support for unmarried partners. Death and legacy. Lee Marvin passed away on August 29, 1987, at the age of 63 due to a heart attack. He was buried with full military honors at Arlington National Cemetery, a testament to his service as a Marine. Marvin's legacy endures as one of Hollywood's quintessential tough guys. His performances, characterized by their authenticity and intensity, continue to influence actors and filmmakers. Marvin was more than just an actor, he was a symbol of resilience, a decorated war hero, and a Hollywood icon whose career bridged the gap between the golden age of cinema and modern Hollywood.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.